In the air to right, and he did it again!
Welcome back to another Lefties 2 broadcast. Week 119 is in the books, and today we have a lot of groups to kind of cover. Also, the new top 100, as well as answering the question. Again, a lot of you are just, if you're a rookie, you're not paying a lot of money, you're probably getting close to that 14 level for the first time. It's right on the edge. So we're gonna go again and discuss who who should we decide to upgrade for that first pitcher, and I'm gonna go through each benefit once again. I already made a video on this before, but we're gonna go do it again. Also, a bonus club of the day, not a club of the week. We're not gonna go into it as well as the inactive club. So it's a long ride, boys and girls. Let's stay with us and keep it going. Okay, the first group here, and we tried to go in a little bit of order this time, but we got some late entries, but still appreciate all the entries we get. Uh, this group here, again, Platinum level 5, Japan 001 with the victory. Baseball Canada, nice job getting it done. Get to move up a little bit there. They were the favorites in this group, and it kind of went the way it should have. Minus Japan 001 being the further away, getting the first place. Dub. Okay. Platinum level 4 teams trying to cross that border, get to 5,000. And moderated, the only unranked team in this group, moderated names, gets it in. Pounds follows suit. Everyone else is going to be dropping here. All right. Bronze level 2, Global Chaos. All right. 33, not good enough here in a bronze level 2, guys. Go help this team out. I'm pretty sure they're looking for some solid players. But CDN Bros, so Canada Bros, I assume, first place, followed by Taiwan. All right. Next, we have the Group of Death 3, get another late entry, but we still got it. We appreciate it. And it was a tight group, but Masaba Full Swing and A Country for Hardworking People to Enjoy get the first place. Korea, just exactly at 150 is enough to keep them at that 6,000, man. A team that can easily score in the 160s. Masaba, a team that can easily score in the 160s. All right, All Stars, Blue Jays. Both those teams were at that 6,000 spot, but they're going to be dropping out of it. It was competitive, man. Very competitive, say the least. But some of those teams, or two of those teams. Okay, goal level 5, Sato gets it done. Um, Followed by, I believe, like not River Park Abusa, but something like that here in goal level 5. That should get, I think Sato's actually in platinum. I don't know why it says gold league, so who knows. Either way, keep it going. The rejects with a 172 spot here in silver level 2. 14-1 gets second place. They're moving up. Okay, the Bad News Bears. I wonder if it's the same one. I don't think so. That'd be a long drop. But that second place, Bush Leaguers get the first place victory. Silver level 4. This is why I don't really like going this low, man. Silver level. Gold is good, but silver, not a lot of teams. Dade Country, or Dade County, excuse me, followed by Texas. Texas. Okay, silver level 4, a little bit more competitive for at least second place. John Wick gets it. And another one here. Better. Avatars, followed by a two-way tie for second place. Griffin and Desi Boys. All right, goal level 5. A lot more competitiveness, get up there a little bit. Pioneers get it done, moderated names, and then tied up Bull Chips for third. Okay. All right, goal level 4. Hussein Ali, first place there, followed by Despair and Chubby Chasers. All right, goal level 1. KKD, first place, followed by Montreal. All right, goal level 2. Little tight here. Moderated names gets it done. Kiwis, Loggers. All right. Goal level 3. Cubs fans only. Nice job there. Goal level 2. Really tight battle here. Denver Lanes, over Steve DeBebe. Okay, goal level 1. Oklahoma with the first place victory. Goal level 4, tight battle, but not really. The Japan Meisters over there, 144. Second place was a little tighter, though. All right, goal level 3. Show enough gets it in. Nice job, boys. Goal level 3 again. Silver up. Canadians get it, followed by the Silver Bullets. Goal level 3. Wow. Tough and tender friends. That's their third squad with the 172. Again, guys, 3 clubs with these dudes. And oh boy. All right. Okay. Next we have Remedy gets it in the goal level 4. Goal level 5. Little battle here, but charging the mound. Gets it in. Big Red Machine, followed by Dolphins to Chill. Those 3 teams moving up. All right. Goal level 5 again, Purge Kings with the victory. Goal level 5 once again, Legion gets it in there. All right. Platinum level 2, back up top, Phillies, Texas. Boom, boom. All right. Platinum level 3, Americans, followed by Elite. All right. Platinum level 3 once again, Japan Samurai or Samurai Japan, followed by a tight battle for second place. Zeus gets it in. All right, we got some more ranks. Thank goodness we're in the games that kind of matter. Go look Platinum 5, man. OMG and All Stars below 100 for again the top 70 club, 75, whatever clubs in the world, 77, under 100. All right. Wild Things, I think they're on the verge. They're right there on the outside looking in. 125 should get them close. Followed by Full Send LLC, who's trying to make it back into the top 100. We'll see what happens. Okay. Oh, shit. Forgot to give these guys their ranks. Dingers are ranked 100. I might actually have 2 of these, so that's possible. We might already see these guys. So Dingers were ranked 100, and that's second place victory. America First 2 gets it in Dingers, so they should be again showing up. Okay. Hitters, easy victory for them, followed by True North. Nice one. Platinum level 4, Korea, again, going against lower level players here. But the battle for second place was won by the Chinese team. Okay. Another battle for the lower levels here. And Taiwan gets the victory, followed by Camo Japan. Australians at 118, Stars and Stripes start swinging. Definitely going to be out of the top 100. Going to see how they hold on. The bottom level, man, a lot of red this week. Okay. There's the second team there, Tough and Tender Family at 132, followed by Korea. They should be getting close to back to that 6,000 spot, ranked at 22nd. Everyone else is dropping this week. Okay. Platinum level 1. All right. Japanese team. Let's see what their name is. All right. So, Japanese team, Hinomaru clan. Okay. Got that one. They got the victory there, followed by Home Invaders. So they're moving up. The Bronx Bombers. Okay. 2 Bronx Bombers. Actually, go back to that one. Bronx Bombers there. Another Bronx Bombers. This kind of OWN gets the victory. Bronx Bombers here, not the Bronx Bombers. Bronx Bombers gets second place. All right, another ranked clubs here. Good to see. Okay, this is sad. The righties really had a big opportunity this week to kind of move up into the top 20. Couldn't get it done. The Blue Jays, followed by Beast Mode, get it done here. Righties get 5th place, going to fall back quite a bit. Tough luck for them. Okay, tight battle here for second, but Ballbusters gets the victory, followed by Cooperstown 2. Man, look at those scores right there. 104, 103, 102. All right, LK Power Unit and Aftermath Uprise. Nice battle there. Sung Sang at 102, and the Green Sox can't get back to that top 100. Again, Aftermath Uprise about to hit it. All right. Hey, this is like the battle of the mediocre 6,000 clubs at MJIB. All right, Hanwha, get up. My bad. Keep swinging. Actually, this is probably one of Keep Swinging's highest scores in a long time. So I'll give them props at that 138 score. And the battle for second place to stay in the 6,000 goes to Hanwha. So nice job. Mandalorians, Met 7-Line Army will drop next week. These three, Hanwha, Mandalorians, and Met 7-Line Army will play each other probably 99% chance they're going to be the same group next week. MJIB just outmatched. All right, Team USA, not good enough here. Yankees get it in. Taiwan Representative Club 2 at 5th at 122. They're going to be able to move up probably, more than likely. And everyone else is dropping. Okay. So Platinum level 1, Puerto Rico, followed by Bayside Tigers. Nice job. Platinum level 2, Trigger Jays. Nice victory. And the Bulldogs. Get it in there. All right. Platinum level 4, Gold Moon, a team that would flip flop back and forth. Get a nice victory to kind of get them closer to the top 50. Nice job. Then Blue Line as well, staying into the top 100 one more week. Heavy hitters is dropping, never die, big dingers. All right. There's that club. I knew there was a double somewhere. Good job, America First, too. Okay. Base Invaders, nice job. Houston Astros, second place. Quebec Baseball and Celtic Barrows moving up. Nice job. All right. Team from Money gets the first place. And the team from Korea, let's go check out their name. Shrine. Okay, we've seen them before here. They get it done. Aftermath, New Day, not good enough at all. Indian Tigers as well, not great for them. All right, Platinum level 5. Here we go, and this is just a Venezuela. Good job. Namba gets the second place with 106. Okay, now let's move on. Okay, Platinum level 3. Los Panas and Raise Up. Nice weeks for them and the lower ranking clubs here. Go ahead and back to go level 5. Tight Dreams get it, but second place was tight. Aloha Hawaii moving up. All right, Korea 120 and no, scratch that. My bad. Got the team from Japan at 122. We've seen this team before. Kamari, okay, followed by the Yankees. That was a good battle in this group for Platinum level 2. All-star, I mean, all the way around, tight battle. Good job. All right, Group of Death. This is the Group of Death, and it was a killer for the bottom 2. Baseball Bros going to be out of the top 5 after several weeks there. Padres dropping again, but wow. Okay, so the top 3 earning it this week. Pro Negro, I think that's their highest score ever, so good job, I guess. All right, the Group of Club of the Week, the Slapsticks. Nice job. Good job, guys. Thanks for having me. And we keep it moving. All right, left these 2 starters. Second place. A lot of missed games in this one. Not great, but we get to move up a little bit more, getting close to that top 100 once again. The Woes get the edged out victory. That's really bad, but we were playing with like 30 people. All right, let these 2 chill. Soba, I think Soba's going to be at that 6,000 for the first time in a long while. I'm not sure, but let these 2 chill. Edges out big dumpers for second place. They're going to be moving back up probably 1 week out from getting to 6,000 if they can have another decent group where they can kind of play to their level, I guess. Okay. And the Group of Death 2, again, let these 2. We finally, after about 7 weeks of just getting the shit kicked out of us, we'll get that next week, but first place for us, Taiwan Representative Club. Second, they're the 5th highest scoring team. They'll be in the Group of Death next week as well. Snow Poetry and Cats at 163 stayed right below. And then Aftermath OG, their second time in the Group of Death, still not able to kind of reach the hump. Taiwan out of the 6,000. So those are the groups. Let's go into the top 100. Okay, so going out of order a little bit here, but we're going to go into the top 100. Let's see what happens here. Let's check it out. All right, we see a lot of red coming up here, but welcome back, Wild Things, Taiwan Representative 3, and moderated names. Great job, West Coast Clowns dropping, trying to stay in. They've been in the top 100 for, probably a year or so if I had to go back. Well, they're on the verge if they can't come back next week to be bumped out. Australians, Stay at 98 for 2 weeks in a row. A lot of red coming up. Okay, so I'll beat you with this cup of coffee. Padres dugout for most wins. Sticks and stones. American sluggers dropping. Dingers, nice job. MJIB, heavy hitters. Redditors, Revolution 2 moving down. Taiwan, Iowa 2. Strongest baseball team, Eagles, man. Eagles, again, this is the Eagles that were at one point the second rated team in the league at one time. All right, Taiwan moving up. Okay, Japan, Camo Japan, Stars and Stripes moving up. Toros, Team Japan, Bambinos moving down. Team USA, High School Beers, Big Air, China Lemon moving down. Thin Blue Line, Aftermath moving up. Metropolitans Japan, Korea, Hounds moving up. CPBL moving down. All right, Gold Moon, nice jump there. Slam Jams, America First 2 moving up. Marriott Group, Aftermath OG moving down. All right, 777 moving up. Nan's Crew. N Yankees. USMLB Revolution 1 moving down. Nexus moving down. Samurai Japan moving down. Chinese team. Tough and Tender Family. Japan 001 moving up. All right, Taiwanese Kindergarten staying at 50 for another week. Spartans moving down. Venezuela Beast Mode. Cooperstown 2 moving up. All right, Big Dumpers. 8386 Slam Jams 2 moving down. Namba and Ballbusters moving up. Veterans, All-Stars, Baseball Canada moving up. Righties, Evo Nikki. Again, warts and hemorrhoids moving down. All right, moderated bunts, T Taiwan moving down. Slaggers, Asaba staying at 32. Those two teams are empty, if you remember. Yankees moving up. All right, Chen Li Chen Fan Group, Taiwan Representative Club, Taiwan Super moving down. This is the new Masaba. They're moving up. Let these two moving up as well. OMG moving up. All Stars, Padres, Taiwan moving down. Legends. Nice job, Legends, getting closer to that 6,000 spot. 118, what they need. Get there. Let these two chill moving up. Met Sunlight Army, Blue Jays, Mandalorians, Baseball Bros out of the 6,000 club moving down. All right. Wild Ball League and Korea moving up right there on the outside looking in. Soba, welcome back to 6,000. A country for hardworking people to enjoy. Blue Jays, welcome back to 6,000. Hanwha, Taiwan Representative Club, welcome back. Korea, Snow Poetry and Cats, they're all there before. And keep swinging. Again, keep swinging up to the top 5 once again. Again, they're doing it their way, lower scoring. Taiwan Representative 2. This, not exactly perfect, but 1, 2, and 3. Again, Taiwan. Again, guys, you guys wanted proof on teams cheating. Taiwan has done it, and they're pissed. But again, they think I'm being a racist when it says they're cheating. Not people in that club. They're really, really good. They don't need to cheat. They don't need to take advantage of a bug in order to win. They can win straight up. They're that good. But they cheat. So good for them. And that is the top 10. So we're going to go to the inactive clubs again to try to get these clubs out of top 100. Let's go into that. All right, so here are the inactive clubs that are still residing in the top 100. Also, there are 2 clubs added this week. They're not inactive totally, but they're on the verge. So I'm trying to help you guys promote them. So let's go ahead and get into those groups. All right, so Team Japan here, guys, as we could see, Team Japan here, as we can see, has 39 people in it. So my criteria, if you have about 40, you're right there. But if you're in the 30s, you're in trouble. Right. And it also has a Japan only club. So again, if you're isolating only to a certain specific group, again, I want to think of it like this. What if there was a club that said whites only? Oh, wait. What if we made a club that said whites only? Just saying. So we have clubs that say Taiwanese only, clubs that say Japanese only. Again, you're isolating yourself because of a language barrier. And you guys call me racist. Get my point? With technology today, there is Chat GPT. We can translate directly on the phone. For example, let's translate. Say hello when joining. Donate 11 or more tickets per week and participate matches. If you do not meet these requirements, you'll be kicked out. Got it. So look at that, guys. I can read Japanese pretty easily. So just another thought. All right, Eagles again, the second-ranked team at one point in time. 24 people. Something's going on in this club leadership wise. I don't know. Might have to go and investigate to see. But again, Those are the inactive clubs. So let's the clubs on the verge. But again, Taiwan Representative Club, Chenli Chan Fan Group, Masaba, Japan Sluggers, 8386, Marriott Group, Slam Jams, Japan, Aftermath. Those are the clubs that are inactive. And again, 2 clubs that are currently on the verge of something happening. All right, let's go to the special club of the week. Special, just, I can't help myself. I cannot help myself at all. All right, so we have a special, very special club of the week that I want to promote. It's really important that we see this. So lefties who are clowns. All right, there's different variations. There's lefties too chill 2. There's F lefties 2. I'm glad that we have that many haters because that means we're doing something right. We're pinching a nerve, right? That's kind of how it is. So let's kind of give you, I guess, one member. So he needs 49, but only 9 to start actually working this up. I would love to see lefties 2 are clowns. Let's find out. So here is the player in question. Player 06108. Who is that? Right? Got level 14 Wade, Kevin. Okay. The guy's been playing for years. Okay. And this guy's is the Facebook banned list. And at the very end, right? At the very end of this list is this guy named Patrick Smith. Okay. He's in the Facebook group. He's been playing for several years, right? That's his club account. This is his notes and his last club that he lost and kicked everybody out. This is recent. This guy has not been Lefties 2 for years. Been kicked out of plenty of clubs. Lefties 2 is full of losers. Okay, I'm going to try to read this perfectly. Lefties 2 is full of losers, grown men. Losers, grown. See, it's go plural to singular. That doesn't make any sense, right? So let's just chat. Lefties 2 is full of losers who are grown men who get mad. A lot of who's there who get mad over a cartoon baseball game. Yes, that second part's true. We do get mad over cartoon baseball games. It happens, very much so. It does happen. Okay, the losers, that's opinion. A bunch of d bags, honestly. Okay, great, good opinion there. I used to be the leader of Lefties 2 before it became Lefties 2. It was just lefties. Now, he was never a leader of lefties 2. If he was the leader, he would not have been able to get kicked out. Does that make sense, guys? In order to be a leader, you get to control who you get to stay, right? So, anyways, he joined in the lefties 2 when our actual leader was no longer playing over 4 years ago, right? So this guy kicked everybody out of lefties 2 and we just banned him. So Tim and Benjamin are both clowns. Great. This guy, we've been living rent free in this dude's head for years, and it is quite hilarious. All right. So again, guys, 06108 is the leader of Lefties 2 Are Clowns. Again, like I said before, his name is Patrick Smith. You guys can go friend him on Facebook. Right. He's in the group. So again, the club is Lefties 2 Are Clowns. Club of the week. All right. Go get it, guys. All right, finally, we're here to kind of talk about which pitcher should again level up to 14 if you're undecided. Okay. Uh, this is not like which is the first one you should do. It's if you have 2 or more options, you just don't know, right? You just don't know. And again, it's very simple in this explanation for me. All right. And I'll explain it now. So as you guys see, I already picked Wade. That's my best pitcher that I use. A lot of top players can destroy Wade, okay? But again, for me, how I use him benefits me, and that's kind of why I went. So when you're trying to consider if you're a lower level player, right? So let's take a look at the world rankings real quick, right? World class is 6,000 and above. Challenger Grandmaster. Okay. So I'm going to give you guys a simple explanation here. Okay. There we go. If you hit that gold, so if you're a player in between gold, right? Gold and master. So that 4,000 to 5,000 level, if you're there, that really, the player levels that are there. Now, again, there's a lot of really good players in that group from 4,000 to 5,000 that aren't serious to push to the rankings. They don't really care. There's no benefit into it, really. So it's really up to there. So the idea, the first answer is which pitcher are you best with? All right. And again, if you're a player that doesn't pay money, these legendary cards, they're going to be tough to level up. Now one of the questions is either Marie or Jay. That's one of our friends here that asked this question. It was a debate, Marie or Jay. Now the question I asked, really simply, is, are you good with both? He said, I'm pretty good with both. All right. Now the question is, do you have Rose maxed out to level 13? No, level 10. Okay. So do you have Nia leveled up? Right? Which one's going to be easier to level up? Right? Nia is, for me right now, the best catcher in the game on how I pitch. So he went with, I'm like, I'm going to say Jay. Now, why would I say Jay? A Jay at level 14 has that 232 spin. You add Nia at any level, right? It adds 252 spin to it. And again, those players that are from 4,000 to 5,000, right? The 4,000 to 5,000 players, what they are going to be doing, pretty simply put, is they're going to be at that spot where they're swinging a lot more consistently. The top players, 6,000 and above, they have a better batter's eye. They can see every single pitcher pretty well. But if you're at 4,000 to 5,000, that's kind of where you're at, and you want to get from 5,000 to even 6,000, Jay's probably the better pitcher over Marie in general because Marie's control is straight dog crap. Even at level 14 at 169 control, now you can match her up with Rose. That's going to help a little bit. It's going to match her up with Jessica. It's going to help a little bit. Um, but again, it's not, you're going to be walking a lot more people. Again, there are more free swingers. There are more free swingers at the lower level. But if you're trying to move up, right, Jay, and if you're a nibbling kind of pitcher, Jay is probably better for you. Now, again, if you're a rookie, right, and you're like barely at 3,000, 4,000, you probably don't even have level 13 players in general because you're not listening to say, like, keep your players low, don't cross 3,000 until you have at least a level 13 pitcher. But in my other accounts, I got level 14 James, the only pitcher I have at level 13 in some of my accounts. All right. So out of the commons, I'm going with level 14 James. All right. Out of the rares, it's either not either. All three are acceptable depending on what you want to do. Okay. I think as just a pitcher in general, um, kind of Garcia has better overall pitches. 212, 212, 212, and then spin 189, and you can pair him up with Nia, and that gets 209. So he becomes a pretty all-around pitcher. If you want that extra control, again, less spin, control velocity again. So it's really dependent on what you want. Do you want a good hitter, right, with Jo? So whatever it is. Now, epic pitchers, there's only 6 of them, as you can see. Which pitcher here, and if you're going to pick one of the 6 here, right, it's probably going to be the more popular one, Fernandez, right? Fernandez or Jay would be my opinions. Mei Ling used to be, and even, potentially if you're going to go crazy, if you get Jimmy to level 13, he might be worth it. But right now, the best probably pitcher to use is going to be Fernandez level 14, right? So out of the legendaries, there's really, you get them there. The pitchers you're probably going to want to use are going to be either Wade, Shotaro, Riley, Josh, or Luna, right? If you had all of them at 13, Josh or Luna would probably be my 2 that I would go with. Shotaro at level 14 is not that great, everybody. He does add that extra hitter in the lineup. So that is a good spot. But Luna and Josh are so new right now that they're so deceptive in this game. They do make it quite challenging, in my opinion. Right? The other pitchers, there's 21 pitchers in this game. Not all of them are worth that level 14. But again, if you're picking out which one, either this or that, think about which catcher you're going to use. Right? Are you using a high velocity pitcher? Right? Matthews probably the catcher you want to go with. If you're trying to use a really heavily good, a less controlled pitcher, you might want to use Jessica or Rose. You have them leveled up. Right? If you're using a pitcher that has good spin, right? James, and Wade are some good pitchers with solid spin. So it's that kind of thing you're thinking about when you're trying to pick the perfect pitcher to level up that 1 to 14. Which catcher are you going to use? Which one do you feel the most comfortable with? Right? Which one are you going to use? Which one are you going to invest the most? Club league games. Right? That's my concept right there. All right, guys. I mean, at the end of the day, number one, which is the best one for you? Number two, which catcher are you going to try to use? Right? And then number three, consider where you're at. Are you above 6,000? Right? Are you above 6,000? So you're going to think about epics and legendaries. Do you have them there yet? Right? If you're in that rookie level and you're not paying any money, really think of one of the common or rare pitchers. If you can get an epic level 13 for free, choose that. If you get a legendary to 14, 13, and you're playing for free, right? So it depends on your situation. I'm not going to give you the best because there's not really an answer to that. The best pitcher. Okay. That's my 2 cents there. Everyone, thank you guys for watching on the Lefties 2 broadcast. See you next time.